and that's your seconds.
Right.
Okay, don't ask me why it has to be complicated, but it is. And you've also got quick start and start button. So if you want to go, it goes up in 1 minute increments. If you want 2 minutes, just press it twice and start straight away.
Yeah.
Okay. Inside here, you've got your regulator for your solar panel. It's totally automatic. Okay, you have got, obviously it does show on the control panel what voltage is coming in anyway.
Right.
So red light at the top, that's showing it's giving its maximum. If it turns green, it's giving obviously a bit less. So the maximum is giving about 14.5 volts. Bottom green light flashing, that's to say it's charging. There will be occasions when them lights go out. One, it's dark outside, or you've got a cover over the top, or there's your battery's quite low and you haven't got electric connected, things like that. We'll actually switch them lights off. Okay.
Yeah.
One thing I'll just show you with the cooker is that and that.
Right.
Yeah. So if someone's cooking and then someone's gone for a nap or gone to use the bathroom or whatever, just make sure that you're aware that that's open, because otherwise it's either cook with that open, or just be aware that that obviously can stop that door being open.
No.
Okay. So igniter on the cooker might be something similar to your last one anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's got a safety feature on the gas lid. Yeah. But obviously don't rely on that to make sure it's cold enough to put that down.
Trouble with that up or trouble with that down?
Yeah, always put it down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely. But make sure it is cold before you put it down. That could obviously hold a lot of heat for quite a while, so just make sure that is cool before you put it down.
Yeah.
Okay. TV aerial is just sitting in here. So your directional aerial, if you had a directional aerial before,
we had that.
Then you've got the amplifier at the back there. All dependent on how good a signal where you are. And then inside, obviously you've got light switches down the side here for your bathroom. Underneath your bed, just lift that up. So under your bed, you've got your cable. There's also an inline water pipe as well. Just be very careful when you're using that. Obviously any pressure that comes into your van, you just have to be a bit cautious with it. It has got a reducer. Obviously it all depends on the mains water. They can obviously fluctuate. If you're leaving the van, it's best to turn the tap off outside if you're leaving your van, because you don't want to come back with...
Or turn the tap really, really low. So
exactly. So if you want, it's probably best to switch it off if you're going out.
Yeah.
So you definitely know that it's safe. Then when you come back, just turn it open. Okay. You also got your wheel lock there. Also got winder handle. It also comes with a step. Obviously, spare wheel sitting there. Okay.
Fantastic.
All right. Light switches are just on this bracket here. So at the end of the bed. So you got that one there, which is the back of your headboard, and then this one clicks off all the rest of them. So you also got individual spotlights. You've got the little rocker switches on there, which these ones can actually dim manually from there.
Oh.
Okay. So it's the same at the front of the van as well.
Fantastic.
Alright.
The Adele system's in that.
So that's your header tank. You may need to top it up. That's where you would top it up from. If I'm getting there. And this is where you would top it up from. You can see there the plastic cover comes off, and then there's a little screw cap there in the top. You just unscrew that and top it up. It is antifreeze mix. Make sure you put the correct mixture in.
It's a glycol.
It is a glycol. Yeah, you can buy it already mixed from the shop if you wanted to. You could top it up with water if you were really struggling on site and it wasn't at the right level. But if you can see there's a minimum mark and a maximum mark, very faint. Make sure it's a finger width above the minimum mark before you start. Obviously when it warms up it will expand in the tank anyway. But if you need to top it, you could top it with water, but you are diluting the system. But exactly. Yeah. So just make sure you get that topped up there. That's a convenient point.
Doesn't need it at the moment.
No, that's the maximum mark there.
Right, I can see it from here,
yeah. Okay, the minimum mark is down there, look, so it's at least it's above that anyway. Okay. Right. Obviously, toilets shouldn't be much of a... So you
exactly the same.
Exactly the same. So if you hear that noise, and obviously you know that is an air bleed point for your heating system. Okay. So that if obviously gets an air bubble in the system, you need to bleed it out, similar to a domestic at home.
Right.
There are other points. I think there's another point behind one of the seats as well. There's bound to be one further along.
Fantastic. Okay. Yeah.
Right, I don't think there's anything else apart. I just wanted to double check the gas barbecue was in here. I think I'm sure it was. There it is. Look. So that's your gas barbecue fitting.
Right. Yep.
Yeah. You got some aerial adapters as well. This here, I don't know if you've seen one of them before.
Yes. It's for turning your.
Yeah, your connection to your car, yeah. Obviously, if that goes out of line, you cannot get it back in.
Well,
And you're
unless
in.
you use your car key and bend it.
Yeah, well that's it. Well, I've actually end up taking the whole plug apart before now to try and realign it, and it's not easy. Okay, right. What we've got here now then, if you're happy with everything, I've explained everything. What we've got here is your handover sheet. We just need to tick them bits. Tick. Right, so what this is on explanation of how the van works. Well, I need you to tick through these just to show you obviously understand,
Yep.
or obviously I've explained it or you already know it. So tick through all of these. Most things should apply, certain things may not. Print, sign there, that's to do with the wheel nuts. Obviously it's your responsibility once you leave us to make sure you are checking them regularly.
Yeah.
I will check it before you leave.
Yeah, so I've got I can at least get home with it.
Yeah, that's it. So tick for all of them. Get through the page. Same with there. Read and print and sign there. Issue page. If you're not happy with anything, or valeting, or any extras should have been fitted or supplied, or service issues. So if there's something like a door hanging off, obviously there shouldn't be. But if you spot anything, obviously point it out, and we'll try and get that rectified before you leave. If you've got no issues, you can just write no issues, which hopefully there will be or won't be. Print and sign the bottom of that. Anyway, blank page. So the other part of Brazil gone, and then what we do, if Gareth mentioned to you, we book you a snagging appointment, which is approximately 30 days from now.
Right.
Okay, so when we go back to Gareth, we'll go back via service, book you a date. It doesn't have to be exactly 30 days. It can be either or, slightly more, slightly less, if you want to. Obviously, if you're away on that particular date, then obviously you can't come. But it's only there. Well, it's not only there, but it's there if you have any other further issues.
Right.
That you're not happy with.
Yeah. What do you do on that? Do you just go have a good look around and make sure this has gone loose, or?
Yeah. Well, that's when you're using it. Obviously, it's sitting here now. You're not going to spot everything if there's something that.
Yeah.
Normally, when you're using it, you're sitting there for quite a while, hour and a half with me. You're not going to spot anything or everything. Obviously, if you're going away on it, whatever it is, is it Wednesday?
Wednesday we're off. Yeah.
So when you're using it, obviously, if there's anything serious, you obviously need to get in contact with us earlier. But if it's something, just something silly like a loose, something like that can wait.
Yeah, I totally understand. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But if there's nothing, you can just cancel that appointment.
Right, that's what I meant. It's not a case of just
you don't have to.
That's what I'm trying to get at.
But it's there just in case. Okay.
Fantastic.
Right. So if you want to go through that now,
Yep.
I just need to switch the gas off and whatever else.